Oh my God, hi. How's everybody doing? We're back. I took yesterday off. We're back. Oh, I really need to get back on the ball and start streaming more. I am so far out of the algorithm, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I want to do a spoopy stream this week. Just, a fun, chill, spoopy stream. So I have a bunch of playlists. We'll see what I've got stashed away. So welcome in. We're gonna pick up where we left off with Chantal on Thursday. I will be crying on and off throughout this stream because that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with everything. I'm gonna try not to. I didn't bring tissue in because I'm like, I'm gonna hold my shit together. Ooh. Akasha, how you doing? Thunder, rain. What is with the ads? YouTube, what are you doing? Astro, Detective Cochise, how are you? Sean Nova. Ooh, Chef Maiku, thank you for listening while you watch wrestling. And I need to call you and talk about your hair situation. My dude, did you bleach your hair? I just wasn't expecting it. I'm like, did he bleach his hair? Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. A lot of you in chat will basically, hey Garby, Southern Belle. Thank you, hun. Many of you in chat are like my actual friends, and I appreciate and I love you guys so much. Girl, yes. So I've been thinking about what I want to say. Concerning DC. First and foremost, she was my friend and I loved her. I started out my channel in 2023, and a few months in, I decided to go in on Niggs because everyone goes in on Niggs, and he's an easy target that is highly unliked. And I've heard a lot of speculation about why I stopped. And I didn't do it for very long. It was maybe like 6 months at most. I stopped because his mental state, his bipolar, just really started coming. It's all I could see. And I grew up with a dad that was, for the majority of my life, undiagnosed and unmedicated with his bipolar. And I saw a lot of parallels and a lot of things just, it didn't sit right with me anymore. I didn't feel right about it. So I stopped talking about him. I decided to make a lot of my NIG streams, and I never really went on DC because I was always like, well, I like DC, I always liked her. I watched her. I was a member on her channel. So there was no threats. from her or anything, or, you know, never once during the course of our friendship did she ask or tell or suggest, hey, damn it, Amber, um, that I needed to talk about or go after anybody. No, half the time, we didn't usually know when the other one was streaming or what. I'd be like, oh, I think I'm going to stream tomorrow, or I think I might stream later. And she'd be like, oh, what are you going to stream about? And I'd be like, oh, I might talk about this. I might talk like there was no there were no gay ops, my dudes. Girl, Amber, I know. It's hashtag Garby has no toenails. I will die on this hill. Garby has no toenails. So I decided to stop talking about NIGs. I decided to either private my streams, put them on members only. In the few I had up, I then privated as a show of goodwill, as a show of good faith, because it took a long time for DC and I to build trust and let our guard down with each other, especially with her, because I don't think people fully realized how dehumanized and still all the people I expected to be pieces of shit after she passed are showing themselves to be pieces of shit. And that's on them. People are going to say and do what they're going to say and do. I can tell you that DC and I talked. She would usually call me about 10 in the morning, my time, and we would talk for hours, a couple times a week. And I enjoyed it and I loved it. The main topics we talked about are movies, of course, movies. Oh my God. Which, side note, shout out to Mama Burb. Because, you know, we've been planning on going to see the second Wicked when it comes out. And God, she was so excited to see it. So excited to see Wicked 2. She even said, I better live long enough to see it. And so I come bopping in the house yesterday and I was like, hey, how much do the movie tickets usually run? Like $15? And without missing a beat, Mama Burb turned around and said, we're gonna get 3 seats for Wicked 2 because we've got to have one for DC. And when I tell you I fucking crumbled because I didn't even have to ask or say anything. She just knew. And so when Mama Burb and I go see Wicked 2 in the theaters, there will be 3 seats. And one of them is going to be for DC. We talked about movies. We had, oh God, the discussions we had about Nosferatu because I was so disappointed in it. We talked about food, all the food, uh, just anything that was going on in the world, social, political, um, celebrity stuff. Oh my God, the celebrity gossip. Just that's what we talked about. And we developed an honest friendship. And keep in mind, Crochetter lost her, Dee lost her, Anna Nicole lost her, as well as Niggs. And people criticizing Niggs, oh, he didn't seem upset, his grief. Go fuck yourself. Have you ever taken care of somebody 24/7 with terminal cancer? I haven't. I don't know what that's like. And do you think it doesn't get bad? Because it does. You don't think they probably sat and had conversations? It's not like this was, you know, she went out and drove, and she had the car accident earlier in the year, but it's not like it was sudden. I can't imagine, and I don't want to. Hey Gata, how you doing, hun? Well, like I said, the people I expected to just be nasty pieces of shit, that's exactly what they are. And it's really, it's so easy. It's so easy to be angry and hateful. It takes a lot more character and effort and strength and wisdom as a person to take a step back and stop yourself and say, no, dude, while I have anger inside me, I'll work through it. I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray for those people. I'm going to pray that they find whatever it is that they are lacking in themselves and their lives, and that they find peace. And I'm going to pray for them. And I'm not going to go around, I'm not saying an instance may not arise where I'm like, you keep DC's name out of your nasty mouth. But people are going to people. And I think it's easier, especially because like there is that detachment, because it's just a person online. And well, DC wasn't just a person online for me. She was my friend, and she was a friend to a lot of other really cool people. And so, as like a sort of memorial, tomorrow I'm going to make a throwaway Discord. So I'm going to make a Discord. I will share the link on my community tab. And I will stream the first Wicked movie into the Discord. And I will make the Discord at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I will play the movie at 4 p.m. Pacific time. It will be moderated. So anybody who wants to come in on some fuck shit or whatever, I will have mods in there. It will be monitored. You start anything, you drop anything inappropriate, think you're going to take a screenshot and be like, oh, look. No, I will have mods in there. Anyone who's willing and able to mod, message me where you can message me. I hope everybody keeps it cool. We're going to sit, watch the movie. Maybe we might, I don't know, talk afterwards. Maybe we might not. we'll see if there's any fuck shit afoot. But if you want to come watch the first Wicked just to watch the movie, if people can chat, oh my God, remember that one time DC said this? Because I told DC so many times. I was like, bitch, my favorite sound bites in all of Girl World. My favorite sound bites. Detective Cochise, you are a mod in several places, sir. Exactly. Thank you, Vintage Camera Girl. Vintage says DC was a lot of things, but you got to give it to her. She knew who she was. She was a strong woman. Exactly. Here, what I just discovered. I We have like a soundboard on here, and I can upload sounds. And I'm gonna have to go and find some sound bites. And I want some sound bites of DC on here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go through it and find some cool sound bites. I have a soundboard built into my StreamYards. I better for $50 a month. Jesus, freaking sorry. I'm gonna repent tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm trying. This is so hard. For those that aren't aware, I became Christian about a month ago, and a bitch is struggling. I'm struggling. I'm trying, but I'm struggling. Oh my god. You're not a mod because you said you didn't want to be a mod, Sean Nova. Don't you start your shit with me. Oh my god. You're not. You were removed during the Great Purges. Well, I have enough mods right now, but if I'm going to add one in the future, it's a curse. Do you want I can pull your wrench if you would like, Chef Maiku. Listen, if I ever give you a wrench and for whatever reason you no longer want the fucking wrench, all you have to do is tell me. You can message me. You can just be like, hey, Raven, love ya. Still going to hang out, but like, I don't want my wrench anymore. And I'll take it. And guess what? I'm not going to get upset. Like, I get it, you know? So I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll put up a little post um, on my community tab after this. And so it'll be like a little tribute. DC she was hysterical. We were kind of opposites of each other. I'm very like free and all over the place and just kind of like flit from here to there. And I'm like, doo doo doo. And DC is just boom on it. Straight arrow. Meant what she said what she meant, you know. And there was a lot we didn't agree on about a lot of things. And oh my gosh, we still had the ability to be friends and like talk almost every day. Wow. I always told DC, I said, I don't think you realize how fucking hysterical you are. I said, and you're the funniest when you don't mean to be funny, which makes it even funnier. And no one could read a bitch like DC. All these raggedy ass bitches running around the YouTube and internet streets talking about dragging a bitch. No. Nope. DC was queen. DC was, is, and always will be the queen of dragging a bitch. Sorry. Sorry about it. Sorry she's better than everybody in dragging somebody. Sorry about it. Wear your best peak pussy hat. Oh my god. And I'm really glad I got to know her. And it was kind of strange. I'm not going to go into too much detail, like how we sort of, started becoming friends. And it was unexpected. I never expected to become friends with her, but I'm so glad I did. Chef Maiku, thanks for renewing your membership. Appreciate you. Oh my God. Gotcha. Yes, it was an honor to be called cunt by DC. Lynn loved it. Which, can I just say, Lynn is, I don't know if her relatives, whoever realized her bank account ran out, she's no longer a member on my channel, which like really weirded me out for a hot minute. So take my pocket change. I will take your pocket change. I have a severe chai addiction. I remember DC would always tell me, go get your bag. Go get your bag, bitch. And I'd be like, okay, go get that bag, bitch. Because I'd be like, oh, I wonder if I should turn monetization off for this. And she'd be like, fuck that. Keep it on. Get that bag, bitch. Oh, I love chai. Thunder Rain. I love chai. And Starbucks has the pumpkin chai right now. And I have a. Listen, if that's my vice, I'll take it. DC was a fantastic lady. And I appreciated that. She gave me a chance. She took a chance to get to know me. And let me earn her trust. And I appreciated that. Because I don't think most people would have done that, you know? But she did. And I wish more people would have seen, could have seen, had the ability to see just how fantastic of a lady she was. So tomorrow, like I said, I'm just going to make a brand new temporary throwaway Discord. It's only going to be up for a couple hours for this. I'll share the link on my community tab. I'll probably do it like an hour, 45 minutes before I'm going to play, like, start the movie. Just because I just don't trust people not to go in there and be on some fuck shit. We all know how people can be. So if you want to come hang out, if you want to watch the movie, because I'd show it on YouTube, but I can't. So I have to do like the Discord thing. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. And I appreciate everybody here being just cool and kind, and you can dislike somebody. You're gonna dislike people. I say this all the time. Have you liked every person you've gone to school with? Do you like every person that you work with, or that's in the PTA, or in your bowling league, or like, do you like every person you encounter or that you know in a social situation? You could love uh you know Joe at the office, but think his wife is a fucking cunt, but still want to talk and be friends with Joe and hang out. But out of respect for your friend, you tolerate their partner and you're civil. And you just, you're not going to like everybody. And that's okay. Then dislike the person. That doesn't mean we've got to go IRL and, life ruination, and I'm going to take you down and take your channel down and all this, like, wow. Hey Hexy, how you doing? Like, I know the whole joke is like, oh, go outside and touch grass. No, some people really need to get the fuck offline. You need to pull the route and go outside. And when you're out there, I don't know, find a shrink, find a rehab, find a weight loss clinic, find something, because this ain't it, sis. I'm all for sitting here joking around, having a good time, poking a little bit. And yeah, I'm going to call some shit out when I feel it needs to be called out. I'm not always going to sit here quietly and ignore some fucking retard with my name in their mouth. And I think that's one thing DC realized about me. A bitch ain't scared. A bitch is strategic. And sometimes it takes a long time and it's frustrating and they wreak havoc along the way. Every asshole will do themselves in. I like to just sit back and watch it happen at this point. I've got better things to do. There's things I want to talk about on streams. I want to get back on that. I've got personal life stuff. I've got health issues I deal with. Oh, I have a CT scan this week. I've got to drink that barium stuff. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to it. Pray for me. I've got church. I've got my Bible study group. I could not have stumbled upon a better group of human beings. Just random ass picked my church to go to. Oh my God. Talk about lucky. I'm so fortunate. Wow, I fully know from personal experience you can meet people online and form genuine offline friendships. I think everyone needs to remember the shit really, it's not real. It's not fucking real. And I've taken so many steps back over the past since September. And I'm really starting to question and examine myself and how I conduct myself, who I talk about, how I approach the subject, the situation, the person. What do I say? How do I conduct myself? Because I'm the only person I have control over. Am I going to sit here and follow along in Chantal's adventures? You bet I am. Am I going to sit here and comment and critique and poke a little fun? You bet I am. This woman laughs at her own farts on a regular basis. I'm sure she'll take what I'm saying over some other channels. Oh, this sucks. Or anyone else that lost DC. Cashette or D, Anna. If you need to talk, I'm here. Just message me. So, well, and I saw something on Twitter about a pipe burst in somebody's house the day after DC passed, and everybody in the tweet was like, DC didn't waste any time, and it made me laugh because I'm like, oh my god, DC. I hope DC is hiding people's keys. I hope she opens all their cupboards in every room at the same time. I hope she hides the remote, fucks with their Alexa and their Wi-Fi and their router. Like they're like been streaming a movie and it's the last like 10-15 minutes, the climax of the movie, and DC's over there with their spirit fingers just fucking shit up and they can't finish it. Oh, she trips people. Burst them pipes, bitch. Yes. That's my beach. That is my bitch. Hide the car keys, girl. So I always said I would do. I'm like, man, I hope I die before everybody because I'm gonna be busy. The first place I'm going is my ex-husband's house. And oh, I'm gonna be throwing shit across his fucking house. I poltergeist just I will not only hide his car keys, I will shove them up his ass. Oh my gosh. I got let me go. I got work to do. Mm, oh yes. Chef says to quote DC, yes, when you aim for the queen, you better not miss. Yes, haunt that printer, girl. Oh, I hope we get reports of like, I don't know what's going on. You're right. Every time I try to print lately, it's like messing up. You're right. Oh my god. Tie them, tie them shoelaces together, DC. Fuck yeah. Mm. And I'm terrible at dates, but I will never forget the date of her passing because it was a week to the day after my birthday. So now I will be celebrating my birthday and doing like an annual memorial. And I don't know. I contemplated. I know there's like compilations of like, funny shit she said. She wouldn't care about that. I can tell you this. DC wants to be remembered for the things she talked about that she felt that she knew were important, that she talked about on her channel. That's what she would want people to remember her for. Because lest we forget, she was a journalist. And I don't care if it took her fucking 16 years to get the degree. I don't have a fucking degree. I didn't have a career. My spine yeeted. My spine yeeted out when I was 25 and said, "No, ma'am." And that was it for me. She was awesome. I loved her. I still love her. I'll always love her. And I'm going to miss her because she was a part of my daily life. And I didn't know anyone else like her. Yes. Oh my God, Amber, get out of my head. I was DC better be in people's bedrooms at night, crouching in the corner, all ghost like, and all they're gonna hear is yes, that's my bitch. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to hear the reports of the hauntings. I am here for it. Oh, Bitch, send me a sign and let me know how I can help. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Hexy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We, we'll talk, but I think I should do a members only and we can watch DC rip into fresh garbage. This RIP Garbage channel. Fuck. Ain't that some bullshit? Crazy people gonna crazy. Ooh. Oh yeah, she fucking hated you. Oh my god. But I give Garby credit. Garby knew when to back off, and she did. And I appreciate that. All right, let's watch a little bit of Chantal. I think I've shared everything I want to share about my friend DC. I need to go back and watch the short I made of AJ soft doxing Crochetter and email him. Oh yeah, there was. Okay, last quick story. Thunder Rain, Shadow Thunder Hair Rain says, if you know, you know. I've never seen more people get absolutely roasted by someone and not even be mad about it as with DC. She was so good at it. When I was still going in on Nags, I would just like happen to be watching a stream of her on Rumble. And all of a sudden I hear Raven Star. Oh yeah, that Raven Star. Yeah, she's there. That one. She's psycho. She's psychotic. And I was like, oh my god, DC said my name, and I was like so excited, and I was like, yeah. Oh, I loved it. Oh, she could roast. Like I said, she was probably the only one in this entire fucking community that could actually drag a bitch. All right. I love you, DC. Have fun hiding people's keys, haunting them, busting pipes. Good. Good. Just in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh. She's so funny. Just, we would be on the phone and she would just say, and she would be completely serious talking about like geopolitics and just, it's because the way she would word shit and she had that flat affect and that dry tone, and it always hit me in the giggle dick. It was just fucking hysterical to me, and I loved her for it. All right. So let's go back to Piggy's. Oh, no, wait, here. Have you guys seen this? I kind of talked about this a little bit on Thursday. There's this person running around. I think their channel name is Lethal Blonde. Talking about how Chantal has been watched. She's been reported like she's in like this Lethal Blonde person is in contact with somebody, and like Chantal's like in trouble. So let me pull up here. Let me check okay, yes. Let me share my screen and I will read this for those of you on a cell phone. So this is in the Chantopolis thread on Reddit. I'm too lazy to make a Reddit account. I just go there and like look. So this person has posted a couple of different things. Money stuff, Akasha. Money, taxes, like there's all kinds of like sketchy shit going on. So, Lethal Blonde. Everything in this post is alleged. Cover your ass legally, girl. There are a lot of people rightly skeptical about some of the things I have posted about Chantal allegedly being under investigation or that anything will come of it. I will just say that the person who I am in contact with is close to some of the investigations into Chantal. First, what has been shared with me is bigger than sanction evasions. It's a part of it, but not everything. I have been told that Chantal and Salah are really married in a Muslim ceremony and that it would be almost impossible for her to get a divorce granted in the region of Syria where they are staying. Make of that what you will. I have been told that every single time an intermediary went to Lebanon to collect money on Chantal's behalf is being viewed as a separate charge, and she is currently being investigated for over 10 instances. The sums involved are not small. Oh, this is kind of cut off weird. I have been told that Chantal has been under investigation in Canada for years. It was not a good idea to admit to prostitution and soliciting men for eggplant emoji on a public platform. Remember, the purchasing of those services is illegal in Canada. Oh, I know. I've just been following this on Reddit, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta share this on stream because holy shit. Ah! Sorry, I just AJ'd my cell phone. Sorry. I have been told that one of the investigators' biggest witnesses against Chantal has been Chantal herself. That's the problem with having a public platform and a big mouth. Anyone can be watching, recording, and collecting evidence. I have been told that there's a reason why her channel has not been taken down. My contact has agreed to provide me with some evidence shortly that I can share before the video comes out, which will lend credibility to what is being said. I think a healthy dose of skepticism is good, and I welcome people questioning the validity of what I am saying. I would ask that you wait for the video to come out with all the evidence presented and make your own decision then. I will continue to share what I have been given permission to share. This isn't a game. This isn't YouTube drama. This is real life consequences for someone who has publicly flouted and boasted about breaking laws for years. Make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. Again, this is on Reddit under the Shantopolis thread. So I don't know. Again, everything with a grain of salt. Doris, how you doing, hon? Thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate you. Good to see ya. Yeah, see this thunder hair, rain shadow, rain hair, and I share a brain cell tonight. Because this is what I'm thinking, like, okay, if what entity or entities are investigating her, if they're based in Canada, how much jurisdiction do they have over her financial goings on in Syria? Um, I just don't see Interpol investigating Chantal. Like, I just don't. Um, I don't know. This is interesting to me, but I'm also like, again, the logical part of it all. What agency? Like, okay, she was, we all know about her taxes and how she owes money on the taxes. She claims to have been paying the taxes. Um, so this is like, yeah, it's a little, and like the poster said, like, I welcome the skepticism, and I don't know. It's a wait and see. And with anything, I'm like, well, when it happens, we'll know for sure. Until then, you know, fun speculation. I don't get too involved in any one thing with Chantal because there's been so many things she says she's going to do, and until she actually does it, I don't get upset. And even then it's like, well, what the fuck can I do? I'm sitting here watching the shit show. So those are my questions. Like, yeah, what entity, what charges, jurisdiction, yada yada yada, all that stuff. Yeah, Kasha says investigators spilling tea to be shared with people on the internet. Does it add up? But I guess we'll see what happens. True. But I will, but remember all that stuff with like the cat and stuff in Kuwait. That lady was like all too happy to, share about what was going on. And I think that's why her and Salah had to yeet their asses out of Kuwait. I think that really caused some shit because they don't play. It's not like here in America where, you can have like 54,000 felonies and walk free on the street and, continue to kill and assault more people. They don't mess around there. Hey, Shadow Hair. Oh my gosh. I got both of you. I got Shadow Hair Rain, uh, Shadow Rain Hair Thunder in chat. Sorry. I think that's so funny. Oh, okay. So then, of course, damn it, I forgot to share Piggy's link in my chat. Oh, this is 43 minutes. Piggy is editing down the Syria arc. So all this stuff is Chantal went into Pete's chat and was like, how dare you let people talk bad about me? And I'm your best friend and blah, blah, blah. Bitch ain't give a shit for the past 3 fucking years. But now that she's moving back to Canada and may need to leech on to Pete's as a crutch again, now she cares what people are saying in her chat. Long story short, she went in there, caused a ruckus, got all in her fifis, went off like she does. Pete said they talk privately and everything's fine. This one I want to watch through because I just kind of want to stream and hang out. Because I actually haven't been randomly bursting into tears throughout the day today. So I just want to like hang and chill. Thank you for being here. If you want to do YouTube things, it's appreciated. I just want to chill and have a good time and get my mind off of things. So this is, yeah, Shadow Thunder Hair Rain. you have amalgamated into one person, just so you guys are aware. I love you both. Because I haven't watched anything. I've just kind of like watched along. I don't go back and like watch old Chantal or old reaction streams, right? So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff in there from when she first moved. Oh, I'm so excited. This is going to be wild. So Shout out Piggy. Ugh. Oh, thank you, Shadow Hair. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do people go too far with Chantel? Absolutely. I don't believe in calling her apartment building. I didn't agree with people finding out what restaurant her and Salah had gone to in her vlog and calling the restaurant and negative review bombing them. But also, the internet is not a safe space. Don't treat it like your fucking diary. Don't treat it like a therapy session. You don't talk about anything on the internet you don't want everybody to know about and comment on and use against you. You'd think she'd know this by now. And yeah, it sucks, but even if Chantel was just some small unknown creator, it's not a safe thing to do. Which is what I was, again, people take it too far. You also got to be careful. And yes, she should put up a green screen or just, go to the thrift store. Go to the thrift store, get some, like, get a sheet, get like a king size sheet, attach it to the wall, have your setup, boom, and then that's all people see. Because, yeah, Chantal's apartment, when she went back, what was it, the beginning of the year, was cute. It was like a little Victorian era style, like, building. Oh, that place was so cute, but people figured it out because Chantal overshares. I know exactly, Akasha. Akasha says they act like they want her in prison or off the internet. But what would they do with 90% of their day if she's gone? I know. It's wild. And it's like, well, if Chantel's ever not making content, we'll just go back and watch everything from the beginning and people will watch. They'll just rewatch old streams they reacted to however long ago. And that is I don't know, man. Maybe it's different because, like, I only have so many spoons for the day, so much energy for the day, and I have to be like really. I have to use my discernment as to where I put that energy. And bullshit's not on the menu anymore. Mm-hmm. Wait, wait, hold on. Am I not sharing this? Oh my god. Sorry, guys. I thought I was sharing this. No one told me. I'm all discombobbled, man. I'm sorry.
We're rehoming him, but I'm trying to find the right place for him. I feel really bad for him. He's very sweet, but he's like a really vocal cat. Like he cries nonstop. So I don't know, you know.
Don't get a cat. Stop getting fucking cat, Chantal. Don't get a goddamn cat. You get a cat because you want to, or a dog or a pet because you want to love that being. Chantal gets cats so they can love her. Again, every normal person, every person, I love my dog so much. I love my cat so much. I love them so much. Oh my God, I love them so much. Chantal is always, they love me so much. Oh, they just love me so much. And you could tell, like, Julia was very attached to Salah at first, who didn't even really want the cat because, like, he wasn't a pet person at the time. And then she ended up getting more attached to Salah because no animals like Chantal because she's like that fucking Todd, that kid in Finding Nemo, like shaking the fucking fish in the bag and tapping on the glass everywhere. Ah, and she's just got bad juju. Chantal has bad juju. How many times have we seen her around the camels, sticking her hand in the fish tank, and she's like, ow, it bit me. Ow, I got stung. Animals don't like her. Don't fuck with cats, Chantal. Do not move back to Canada. Don't get a cat. Don't get a fucking hamster. Don't don't get a beta fish, girl. Don't put a goldfish cracker in a container of epoxy even. No animals. Nothing you have to take care of other than your fucking self because you barely do that. Stop. Stop with the fucking cats. You are not Taylor Swift. Stop with the cats.
That's, I have a plan B, but I'm not telling anyone what the hell it is. Quite frankly, I'm not going to tell you. And I don't think you can blame me. So I have until, like, I explained to the landlord what was going on. Like, he's like, people are messaging me, telling me about when you lived.
Hello, loudmouth Bussy. Shout out. Oh my gosh, I'm YouTube famous. Good to see you. You're one of my favorite troll accounts. All right, I'm skipping. I don't care about this. We're skipping.
But actually, I do know what I'm going to do, but I'm not telling anybody. So.
Well, that's usually a good
He
plan.
didn't kick me out. No, we just kind of like were arguing a bit and like trying to come up with like, I was just like, I need to leave. So you guys win, okay? Like whatever you want over me, you win. Thank you. Good move, you win. You have to be more secretive about your housing. I know it sucks that I.
Listen, do I think it's a win her and Sala are breaking up? No. Do I think from a common sense, logical point of view, it was inevitable to happen? Yes. Am I surprised at how long it lasted? Fuck yes. This was a relationship. They did not know each other. They talked over the internet. They catfished each other from afar. International catfishing. Agreed she was going to go to Kuwait, get married, and after knowing him for 2 days, it's it's not going to work out. I'm shocked it lasted as long as it did. I gave it like a 6 months to a year. This shit lasted 3 years, and kudos to them. But like, no, I'm not shocked, but I also don't wish bad on them. Like, it's Chantal's life, it's Sala's life. Their triumphs, their fuck ups, but have no bearing on me. I'm just sitting here watching because she chooses to put it on the internet.
have to do that because like when I get a new place or I like to share with you guys, but you can't. So live streaming is going to have to be away from where I'm residing, or um, you know, they basically found you from a doorway and
Right?
doorknobs. Yeah. Well, Breeze, I don't think they would have found it if the landlord hadn't posted another unit for rent in the building. Like I didn't even know there was another unit for how many effing apartments can there be in a big house? You know. And I can't just drop him at the SPCA because they don't allow that. You have to like do intake, and they have to decide. Hey, Lily, Justine, your impulsiveness affects not only you but everyone around you. Okay, how, little all star? What are you talking
Oh
about?
God. How does my impulsiveness affect me and the people around me? Chantal, there's always this part of me that is rooting for her. I was rooting for you. But she just, oh my God. The fact that she has made it this far in life and still has all of her limbs and fingers and toes so far, it truly amazes me sometimes. Like, it really, really does. Yeah, and I'm sorry. I grew up in Chicago where you would have like duplexes, and like when we needed to move, we'd be like, okay, what neighborhood do we want to live in? And me and Mama Burr would get in the car and we'd go around and look for rent signs in the windows because this was like the 80s and the 90s. And we always knew how many other units were in the building. Oh my God. She lives in a bubble. She lives in a big fat bubble.
My impulsiveness with what?
Oh,
So you're blaming me for being doxxed and being in trouble? Is that what you're doing? Like, so you people bully me to the extent and try to get me, everything and whatever, but I'm responsible for that.
oh
All
my God.
right,
Yeah.
sure. Thanks for.
Yeah, partially. Yeah. This is one of the things that pisses me off about Chantal. Nothing is ever her fault. She never learns, she never grows. It's always everyone else's fault and them. It's never her and what she says or does. And there's so many people like this floating around, not just in Girl. I was talking to a friend the other day, and we were talking about like online shenanigans. And I told her, I said, what I think a lot of people don't realize is it doesn't matter the topic of the community you're in. Whatever the community, it's the same bullshit and the same problems. You name somebody who's fantastic and who's shitty in Gore World, and there's one of them in every community. It's the people. It's not the topic of the community. It's the humans that make it shitty. It's the people. But I can't stand a person like Chantal where it's like, it's not my fault. Woo.
The money. Getting smoky was impulsive. Well, I kind of felt pressured because the woman really wanted to get rid of him, and I would keep Smokey. Honestly, I decided I was going to keep Smokey if I was staying at my place. Like I did my last live stream in my home, and I said that I'm going to keep Smokey. I'm going to make it work because yes, he is growing on me day to day. He's grown on me, and I'm not entertaining any more drama. So you all are seriously, literally, going to be talking to yourselves on that front. Like I don't know how I'm literally just beezing, and then when I do live streams, it's gonna have to be like if I'm at home, it's gonna have to be green screens. I'm leaving my place. Honestly, I'm not that mad because I don't really like living.
Oh my god. Akasha, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Pumpkin cream chai fund and chips for the babies. Thank you so much for super chat. Much appreciated. Oops, sorry. No, I got a Reddit update, and I'm like, what's the Thank you again so much. Appreciate it. Yes, chai funds are welcome. Oh. I feel like, well, again, see, this is two sided. It's like Chantal and the majority of Gore World and maybe certain reactors have developed this tug of war. There's responsibility to be shelled out equally all round. Chantal is impulsive. She runs her mouth. She gets upset. She's got little to no coping mechanisms. Like she goes off. We've all seen it. The reactors can get really nasty and go too far. The audience can get nasty and go too far. And it's this like dichotomy that is just, they're all toxic towards each other. That's why I'm like, we just gonna hang out here in my little corner and just do our thing, and we'll watch what Chantal puts on the internet, and please, that's as far as it goes. I don't think anybody here would, be trying to track down where she's living, or you know, driving to her hometown to show her picture to people at the dispensary. That was some girl.
There, honestly, it's I don't really like the stairs. I don't really like that you have to um it's hard. Like, I don't know, it's just not just the stairs, but just the setup and everything. So I'm like, sorry, but like, people found out where I live. And I'm not causing problems for the landlord. I'm not causing problems for myself. I'm not staying there. So sorry, but no. I'll get my stuff out and that's it. Well, knowing my address, there's no way. No way. There's already problems starting and everything. So, and he's on edge about it, and like, he just, no. We both agreed it's better I leave anyways. And they probably wouldn't have found it if it weren't for another ad going up and somebody stalking the internet. So that just bad luck. But next time, I've learned. I know I like, 8 million times a charm, but now I know, like, okay, I can't live stream at all anything from my place. That's it. I might go live later. I don't know. Oh yeah, sure. Using the Dee Dee's elderly's mom, yeah, from years ago to keep doxing me as an excuse. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Anyway,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure her mom's room. Her mom is deceased, by the way, but she put out a video with her mom's room in the video. I'm not in a competition with haters. I just want them to get a life and leave me alone. I don't care what you do with your life. Like, I don't care.
Smugtel is my least favorite, Chantal. It really is. When she gets all like smug and the rage pinky comes out, and she gets a little, it's getting more and more difficult to do, but like the little neck roll and how she's batting her eyelashes, and it's like, girl, just, she will never realize she is the root cause to the majority of her own problems. And while I'm looking forward to her going back to Canada, when she's like really, really high, like stoned out of her gorge, it can be difficult for me to watch sometimes, but I'm very excited. Chantal has lived in the Middle East for the duration that I've had my channel. Um, and so I'm very excited for her to move back to Canada because she was boring as fuck, so I didn't cover her a lot. And now I'll be covering her more because she might get interesting. And like I said, it will for sure be like once a week. We're not gonna sit here and comb through every fucking live stream and criticize and be hateful towards everything she does, but like, we're gonna keep up with her, and then I'll stream about some other shit in between. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be great.
If you can, I'll give you this. You can have this win. Go for it. Just like, live your life, man. If you hate me, change the channel. Get a life. Like, it's insane that this is how you want to spend your life, and think that karma is not going to come back to you. But whatever. I'm not here to whatever. Do what you want. I don't care. But I can guarantee you 1,000,000% you're not going to know the next place I live. There's no way. Nope.
What are you doing, babe?
Hi, sweet love. King Beezer.
Hello, guys.
We are reunited at last. Come here, baby. And Juice as well.
She's as afraid of him cheating. That was the weirdest thing. Chantal's like, I'm back in Canada and I'm gonna live here. And then her apartment got doxxed. She wasn't supposed to have that cat. Of course, she's got to get it. Stop with the fucking cat, Chantal. And then she just like dipped out for a week and showed up in fucking Syria. Dusty was right. Show it. He called it. Dusty fucking called it. And I don't know. I watched a little bit, and in my opinion, I think he was I didn't Salah even say at one point, like, I didn't want you to come here. Syria just brought down their like evil dictator, and the country is having to start from scratch. There's no centralized anything. And this one, you know, I find it amazing she didn't lose a pound while she was in a war torn country. Yep, exactly, Thunder Rain. All she does is run from one problem or another. She's pretty much out of places to run. Yep, yep. And with the way she's going, had that piece of glass. We watched Kidney J. Shout out Kidney J. Love her to death. She had that piece of glass in her foot for over a month. Her diabetes is out of control. She ain't gonna be able to fucking run, girl.
Hi, baby. Guys, I'm in Syria.
This is the Sfiha, by the way.
Bismillah.
But Syria.
Life here, I mean, this is my first day in Syria, so it is very, 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 very different. But you can never say that I don't love you guys because the travel journey I just did is crazy, okay? It is, yeah, it's a lot safer, mashallah, than it was.
I was watching the rockets and
The missiles.
and the aircrafts, the missiles on top of me.
No AC. There's, because of the power, like, so Syria, because you guys know, long history of the war-torn country, so they're just starting. They're rebuilding their infrastructure, including electricity. When I first got here, you know, Salah's like, there's no water. Like, we needed to refill water tank and stuff like that, so it's very different from the West, but it's a different way of life. It's not necessarily worse to me. Like, honestly, guys, I've been so spoiled my whole life. I'm like, if I have to rough it, like, whatever, you know? Like, I think it'll be healthy for me, honestly. Like, I've already done more exercise and, like, you know.
As per usual, Chantal gets all, oh, it'll be fine. I can do it. No. It did not last long. She is, no, roughing it for Chantal is Burger King doesn't have Nashies. Roughing it for Chantal is, I mean, listen, she doesn't fucking shower, right? She's talking about she all shit in the bed, right? She just throws a garbage bag over it, rolls back over. It's fine. Whatevs. She doesn't brush her fucking teeth. So she can do without water as long as she's got a 2-liter soda to chug. She may do with the KFG that was there. And that was my first thought. I said, the bitch can do without water because she's fucking gross. And we know she ain't going to cook. And we know she don't wash anything. Blech. I said, it's the lack of food. It's going to be the lack of DoorDash and fast food that does her in. And I think I was right. Oh, I agree. Sean says I give her this. She did give it the old college try. Yeah. Again, this lasted much longer than I thought it was going to. I live in Nevada, so I'm in the high desert. We have a change of seasons here. We mainly get snow up in the mountains. I like down in the valley. Lake Tahoe is up in the mountains. But we do get a change of season. It does get cold. I do get snow. It's nowhere near as like Chicago was for me growing up. Going to school with 6 layers on, can't put my arms down. Oh, it was a lot. I have stories. But that heat in Kuwait, I could not have done it. And she is much shorter, way heavier. Chantal is probably about 4 of me. So when they'd be out and she's like, it's hot, I'm starting to feel sick. Girl, same. Like, I can't, it gets real hot here. And I'm like, I couldn't do that. It'll get up to 100, 110 here. And I'm like, oh, no. But it's for a couple months out of the year. She lasted much longer than I thought she would. I'm sure behind the scenes, it was a hot ass mess. Yeah, how many people can spend time in a war zone in Chicago and LA and New York City don't count. Chicago didn't count when I lived there, but I think it does now.
Days of traveling here and then being here that I ever have. Like, you know, so the people here are so nice. Canada Advisory, avoid all travel. When do I ever do what I'm told to do? Okay, when? I'm a rebel.
Girl,
Yes. No, I can't act like I'm in Canada here, but
no, you're an impulsive fucking idiot.
if I have a health issue, I mean, I think honestly,
Yay.
I'll be more active, eating less.
I was just talking about you and how I was like, Dusty called it when she moved to Canada and disappeared for a week. He said she was going to show up in Syria. Like he mentioned Damascus. I mentioned you. I said, Dusty called it. That bitch knew. Show it.
There's no fast food here. There's no such thing as a fast food chain here. I mean, Pepsi is not great, but honestly, I haven't eaten in like a million hours. I swear. This to me is exciting, okay? Like, when I was, okay, let me tell you my travel story. So I had to travel with Turkish Airways. So I had to do 9.5 hours from Montreal to Turkey. And then I had a 12-hour layover in Turkey. 12 hours.
Long time.
Then after my 12-hour layover, I had to fly from Turkey to Beirut, which is Lebanon. The drive from Lebanon to the Syrian border. Then I had to have somebody, like a taxi service. So I knew anyways, but they're like registered to help you with immigration and stuff too. So he picked me up at the airport in Beirut, drove
All this shit I didn't believe because I watched this like travel vlogger dude, I can't remember his name, who had gone to Syria when the previous dictator was still in power. And he said, I forget why, he was put on a list that once he left, he could never come back. Once the government fell, he had this guy he met previously like took him into Syria, and this was December of 2024. So it takes a long time to get shit to get to establish a government and infrastructures and departments and systems. So when this guy went, the building that all of that, the immigration, the passports, who wasn't allowed, all of that was destroyed. Their prisons were full of people. They were all political prisoners. There were no murderers, rapists, thieves, nothing. It was all political prisoners that were in the prisons that as soon as the government fell, they were out. But the guy that went back to Syria, who had visited previously before, said basically that people are just coming and going because there's no system of anything in place. So this whole story Chantal is giving, I don't fucking believe, because I believe the other dude. This bitch, no, I don't believe. I think she's trying to make it sound like all legit and on the up and up. None of that's in place. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
me. Would you say Syria is safe? I would say, if you look at travel vloggers, a lot of them are coming in 2025 to Syria, and they all love it. Look at Mark Weems. He did. If you watch his videos, like you, because you know, if you've ever come here, you don't really know the vibe. The electric, you know, please act accordingly.
Oh, Dusty with the facts. Assad fell December 8th, 2024. Yeah, and I think this guy went back at the end of December. Like it was still cold out. So because I wanted to learn, and I was gonna have us like watch it on a stream, and we can if you guys want to. It's very interesting, like all about Syria and the country, and man, those people talk about resilient. I don't know if I could fucking handle that. I don't know if I could handle that.
Yeah. No, they're not as strict about like laws like that here yet, but no, I'm definitely being on my best behavior. I do regret that about like Kuwait, but like no, we're not kicked out.
Best healthcare in the world in Syria, by the way.
Really?
With decent prices.
Watch the pounds I drop living here. Just watch.
You see,
Most dangerous impulsive decision. I don't know about that.
Did you drop him and then find him and pick him up again, girl? You man, she's got to lose weight. She's got to lose weight. She's got to get her diabetes under control. She's had blood clots several times. She's not on blood thinners. I don't like Chantal as a person. Like, I wouldn't want to be friends with her. I find her to be extremely annoying and obnoxious. I do not wish bad on her. I hope she gets her. I will always hope she gets her shit together. She finds peace. She grows up a little bit. She learns her life lessons. The bitch is 40 now. Gonna be 41 in March. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I would rather approach this And I always have approached this from like, Chantal's not my favorite, but I am rooting for her. You know, I'm not a hateful bitch.
There's no fast food. No. Well, there's chips and like we bought some chips. I haven't actually like just these from the corner store there, but it's too hot to be hungry.
And especially like the
But I feel like 100% safe. Yeah, I don't want to walk around alone, but so what? I have to rough it for a while. Honestly, as long as I have my family, I'm like I don't care. I'll live in a dirt hut.
Sure, Dan.
I don't care. You ain't tough. I'm tougher than you think. I don't know many people that could do the journey I just did. If the electricity goes out with my CPAP, I have to sleep when I have electricity. That's it. No, my kidneys are not hurting because the past couple days I've done.
The fucking CPAP, the breathe machine. Chantal only needs that vital breathe machine when it's convenient for her to use the CPAP as leverage. I'm not saying she doesn't need it. I'm not saying it doesn't help her. But there have been plenty of times she has fared just fine without it. You know, she left it at old Toofy's house. I'm convinced that man farted in the tube. I'm convinced Natter was like, womp. You know, she never cleans it. I'm surprised she hasn't gotten like fungal bronchitis or pneumonia or something because you know she ain't cleaning that shit. She only needs that CPAP when she can use it as leverage in a situation. Be quiet, Chantal.
A lot of drinking water and a lot of exercise. I didn't feel like my life was fulfilling. Like I did it. I went back to Canada, got my own place on my own, did everything, you know?
Wow.
And it was depressing. Like I don't feel like that life is for me right now. I feel restless. Like I want to go out and explore and challenge myself. I thought it was like a fun adventure. Just because you have electricity, constant electricity, 5G, Wi-Fi, like constant, you know, those kind of AC.
I like Piggy's like being in a war zone is a fun adventure. And what I want to challenge myself. Doing what? Doing what? Going up a flight of stairs? Walking 3 blocks? She's going to get back to Canada. She's going to, you know, I'm so proud if I'm a girl, you are 40 years old. 40. All she's going to do is get high. She's going to put Snoop Dogg to shame. She's going to be high. She's going to eat herself into another 50 pounds before the end of the year. And it's going to be really sad to watch, but we're going to watch it. I'm sorry. I'll repent on Sunday.
That's not what life is. Who cares? I care about AC. I mean, like, obviously I prefer it, but this huge fan. It's a huge fan. Like industrial almost. So it actually works. I don't put covers on when we're sleeping, and I said I'm coming to Syria. So I was like, "Are you sure you want to come here?" Like, because
I thought of the situation here.
Yeah.
I advised her to
yeah.
maybe stay there, but she said it's okay, it's a budget for me.
And then we said we can't live without each other. Yeah, I would feel bad running a huge AC like in the middle of like you know.
No,
it's
you
like
don't.
a luxury, like a super luxury, in a place where a lot of people are just happy
Yeah,
to.
people do this.
You are famously unable to deal with discomfort. Like what? Like when? Health needs to be priority. Yeah, it is cats and teeth. I think being away from
Not having food, not having the food you want, not having AC, having to walk or do any physical exertion. That one trip when they went to Thailand, first off, it was fucking hysterical. Trying to see her get on the little tuk-tuk thing, the fucking boat with the life jacket. Iconic. Hysterically iconic. This is why people like Chantal and Amber are morbidly obese. They have no willpower. They have no coping mechanisms. They're food addicts. And they can't be uncomfortable. This is why they are the way they are. Again, I am shocked sometimes she still has all of her limbs intact.
Comforts that were enabling me to be unhealthy, like just laying in the AC all day. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to come to a country where I know what's going on. I'm not going to like complain, you know? It's like too hot to eat. Like, I don't have much of an appetite when I'm hot. Enjoy your misery. Well, that's what you think. Thank you. Attachment issues. I don't know. It's not only about that. It's just To me, that's not a life. Just
Her face looks weird here. Like, she looks very swollen to me, and I understand she just traveled, but like her face, everything, she looks weird. Oh, how long do we think she's going to keep the hijab on once she gets to Canada? I'm curious to see what you guys think. If you want to share it, put it in chat. I'm not going to do like a poll or anything. I'm curious how long she's going to keep with it.
sitting in AC in an apartment and eating, you know, sit and eat. Yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to like get out there, you know. And well, speaking of eating, but I mean, I have to eat there to live, but I don't like overdo it. I eat when I'm like hungry.
Justy.
Defiance. No, it's positivity. It's not defiance. You know, why would I move here and be negative about everything? It's not defiance. It's positivity.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Garby.
You know, where people are negative, I just try to be positive. No, I'm on my best behavior, okay?
The healthcare here, babe.
Because I'm going to be on my best behavior. You know, I regret not watching my mouth in Kuwait. I don't think it was respectful to the country, and I think if I lose weight, I won't need the CPAP. I know, I don't think so. I saw a couple of really obese people this morning. I want to try one of these chips.
Oh,
and see
wow.
what they're like. The last time I ate was in Istanbul, like yesterday. Oh, cool. What is this? Hey guys.
Oh.
So, my food is hard to show you, but
Ooh, girl.
wow.
Oh. Just hoof it in there, mama. Dainty bites where the way she just I can't eat like that. She just hoovering it in. Oh, Astro says she talked about ordering hair fiber, so I don't think she will wear it for long. Oh yeah, that and press on nails. You know. And I think, and I don't blame her for this. Listen, I lived in Hawaii for a year. When I tell you I got island fever so fucking bad, and I hated it there. And not having the change of seasons, not having fall and winter, hate it, couldn't do it, can't do it. I cannot live somewhere where it's fucking 80, 90 degrees all year long. I need my fall and I need my winter. So I don't blame Chantal, you know, that because I can understand where she's excited for Halloween and Christmas, and because that's her normal and she enjoys those things, and I do as well. And no, I don't know. I feel her on that.
My foot. It's not that bad right now, but it sometimes gets swollen if I sit too long. And I also feel a lot of guilt overeating.
Sure, Dan.
Because, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to... What is this? I'll show you guys this dress. You can see my stomach. Like when I sit down, you still do, but...
Oh, great.
Before, it was like... not loose like this, you know? Like...
So you guys know the dress she was wearing in the beginning, I think the famous color block dress, the internet detectives figured out she ordered the same dress in a bigger size because it now looks loose on her, but the pattern like across the chest is different, so it's a different dress. So she's ordering the same clothes in a bigger size, trying to make it be like, oh no, I'm fine. And the way I couldn't imagine having to like rock and like physics, hoist yourself up. Of course, she carries all of her weight in the front. All of her weight she carries in her abdomen. Where like Amber's very bottom heavy. It's in her legs. Not her legs, her legs. Which I gotta catch up on what's been happening with her. That was I feel like I'm so far behind. Oh my god.
You could see like every roll.
An airstrike.
But yeah, just from probably sweating. Oh no, you asked for it. Salah wanted me to get weight loss surgery. It's $1,200. I'm like, I'm not getting back alley friggin'.
Oh,
I'm like, is it done in a hospital? No, in a clinic. Weight loss surgery is like $50,000 surgery. You need anesthesia, all kinds of no. I'm not getting weight loss surgery for $1,200.
no, she doesn't want to get weight loss surgery because then she can't stuff her face. And I mean, if you get like the sleeve, you just eat less, but you can still eat like all the gnarly things. Whereas if you get a bypass where they like cut your stomach off and then attach like your little stomach pouch to your like reattach to your intestines, you can't fuck around. You eat the wrong fucking thing. You eat too much sugar. You get dumping syndrome. You get sick. You get the cold chills and sweats. My mom had that surgery. And there was like one time we went out and she was a couple months out of the surgery and she's like, I need to eat something. And she got like one of those little hummus snack packs with the pretzels and it fucked her up. There must have been a lot of sugar in it or something. No, Chantal doesn't want the weight loss surgery because one, she can't stuff her face. And two, I think at this point they both knew like the end is nigh. In my opinion, a big factor in that was being around his family. I think his family really pushed maybe him taking a second wife because like in his culture, it's like you married this like 400-pound behemoth that's, from the West and she's rude and she's gross and she can't have kids. You should be married with children. Like, that's how things are. That's what they expect. I think they were pushing a second wife. And I think the reason he's not around a lot is because he's been hanging out with her. I don't know, but I'm sure we'll find out. Listen, Chantal always lies and she always tells on herself. This is why I'm interested, and I will suffer through some stoned ass, mouth noise, chewing, burping, farting, picking her ass and smelling it fucking streams when she gets back to Canada because she will spill the tea and I want to know.
And then someone we were with said she's gonna lose weight naturally. Just watch because the life here is so different. I didn't go to the immigration. I didn't have to. Isn't that amazing?
Your husband is here, so.
Yeah, my husband can do all that for me. Plus,
There is no immigration there right now. God, look at that. Oh, Chantal. Do you like the picture I put in the thumbnail? I saw that on Twitter and I was like, I'm in a weird mood. I needed to throw a thumbnail together and I was like, this one works. Chantal picking her nose.
We had to take a taxi because driving in Damascus is insane. It's the parking also.
I can't drive, but there's no parking.
There's no parking, yeah.
Oh.
What was I going to say? So yeah, he went for me and brought our marriage certificate, brought our marriage certificate from Kuwait and my passport and everything, and he just did it for me. We'll be here as long as we like, but...
How long will you be here? She'll live with me here. Forever. Forever and ever.
No.
Thank you, Mama.
She is a lie. Rampage, and also welcome in.
I don't do forever and stuff.
She's
When it
a
comes
lie.
to staying in one place.
From morning to afternoon, and now at evening time, taking my wife also to the restaurant.
Do you plan on eating there every day?
Thank you, no sugar. Appreciate it.
Maybe. Honestly, because I haven't eaten any, I decided to try their fried food. I almost got sick in the restaurant because like I'm not used to eating greasy food. Like I haven't eaten food lately. I don't know exactly what my status is, but I'm here under Salah. Like he's my husband, so I don't have to leave. We are really
The permanent residency.
Sort of, right?
Yes.
Not the exact same, but
No, it's fully.
weird food stuff.
God, Chantal. You know, this is not good for her. I fear that her health is really gonna, especially when she gets to Canada and she's got full access back to all of, her Burger King and like I said, Chantal is she's even basically hasn't said it verbatim, but she's basically admitted that she will self-destruct and she's fine with that because she would rather indulge and eat and do all the things she wants to do that make her happy and satisfied than to diet and be and feel deprived and unhappy. Even the thought of any sort of dietary restriction sends her into a mental and emotional tailspin. And it's really fucking sad. Damn.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And there's chicken and mushrooms.
Ooh, I love mushrooms.
And Salah's roasted chicken. Yummy. You're gonna share those pickles? Yes. And an ashtray. Yeah, pickles. Okay. This is a lot of bread though.
You want,
Can you ask them what the G stands for in KFG?
I'm saying KFC or KFG. اشمعنى G? Because KFC is, because if they put, Z, it will be complaints. Because,
Copyright.
your Pepsi.
Thank you. Hey guys.
Yummy.
It's enough?
Yeah, Thunder Rain says I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the reasons I don't watch her as much as most of my other favorite cows. I don't want to be too close when something severe happens. Yeah, that's why I'm like once a week I'll find like who's clipped it down or if there's like an interesting stream or like timestamps or something. I by no means want to sit here and cover every single because I think too once she gets back to Canada, she's going to be live streaming a lot for hours and hours a day. So I'll definitely do my best to like pick through and just kind of hit the bullet points of it all. I hope in Chantal's case, when that inevitable day comes for her, I hope it's quick. I hope it's not something that I hope it's not like a stroke that then leaves her unable to care for herself. I hope it's nothing that she suffers and she lingers. Although I know she already is suffering because when you're that big, you're going to have joint pain. I'm sure she feels like shit because her diabetes is all over the place. But yeah, I feel what you're saying, and I'm definitely going to start covering her, but she's not going to be my main content. I want to talk about a lot of other people and things. So I haven't dipped in on keeping it cute for a hot minute because she took herself off camera, which was the best part. Her facial expressions and her Jersey duck nails. So, again, it's been a rough fucking couple of months, man. Every time I'm like, I want to get back on streaming, I plan things out. Something happens or goes sideways, and it just puts me in a place, and I can't come on and be like I'm not gonna stream if I'm like fucked up, like emotionally.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
God.
How much is this meal?
For me,
Both.
$10, 11 USD.
For the two of us?
For the shisha, you mean, or just the food? Just the food between 10 to 11 dollars.
For two.
Yeah.
Did you guys see how many pieces of fried chicken we had? Check this out. Can you imagine?
Girl.
Excited for fall. I'm so excited for fall. I'm so excited for fall.
I couldn't eat that way. Even when I went to Texas Roadhouse on my birthday, which wasn't that good. I don't know. The food was a little off. The service wasn't great. It's fine. We'll try it again in a few weeks. Or go to my other favorite. My other favorite restaurant to go to lately is Twin Peaks. I call it Boobs. Their food, you guys, their boneless wings, their fish and chips. They have another one where you get like 3 chicken tenders and 5 shrimp, and the shrimp are freaking huge, and like the batter is light and crisp. Their food is so fucking good. I'll be like, you want to go to Boobs? Because, it's like a Hooters style restaurant. The girls are all scantily clad. I don't care. All the girls are sweet. Total sweethearts. The food is incredible. I don't care. Texas Roadhouse and Boobs. I'm down.
No. Baby!
Oh my God, leave the cat
The shawarma, I'm
alone.
telling you, you have to come to Syria to eat the best shawarma. I'm sorry, but I thought I had really good shawarma in Kuwait. Nope. Here it's like the bombing was maybe an hour from us. I'm not leaving my family ever again. My diabetes, eating less, moving more most days.
Look at my body!
I was leaving yesterday. I like it.
That is the Chantal that I need back. The amount of pictures I have just from her streams of inappropriate things that a lot of people have on our phones of Chantal is ridiculous, because she just had it all out there all the time. And it's like, well, there's that happened. That cat does hate her. Hello, my girl Waffles. Welcome in. That cat does hate her. All I was saying earlier, all animals hate her. I'm surprised she didn't get some, like, not saying that they carry it, but some like weird fucking bacterial disease infection messing with the camels, because they hated her and they'd always spit on her. Chantal has bad energy. No one likes Chantal. Not even Chantal likes Chantal at this point.
I mean, I like the vibe, but Western fast food places.
Stop.
Just call it. Did your mom take you?
Oh, it's not funny, Chantal. Julia is like, I'm uncomfortable. Again, the fucking little girl from Finding Nemo banging on the fish tank and fucking with the fish with the bag and the fish, and that is Chantal. It pisses me off. When they went to the one animal thing and she's like tapping on the glass, that whole reaction, I was just basically screaming, stop fucking tapping on the glass, Chantal. Stop. Don't. I don't care that that's her cat. I hope Julia bites her in her fat fucking face. Oh, I hate when people handle animals like that.
To the airport, travel to Syria, and what was her reaction when I didn't want to tell her at first when I made up my mind. And then closer to when I was leaving, I was like,
Dusty, yeah, go live, Rampage.
she just knew. She's like, are you going to Syria, cutie? And I was like, cutie. She was really worried, obviously. So I tried to try to ease her mind a bit with faith in God, and that helps me be brave with doing a lot of things. And Salah and Julia, they're my family, and I just don't want to live apart from them if I can, So I was thinking, can I go to Syria?
That cat hates you and Salah hates you. Give it up, girl. I'm glad she has, and I'm glad she's going back to Kuwait. I'm bored. Oh, I'm bored. I'm going to call it there. I've been live almost 2 hours. So, again, I will be creating a throwaway Discord tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will create the Discord. I will share. It's a temporary throwaway Discord, so I will share the link on my community tab. I'm going to be playing Wicked as a sort of memorial to DC. If you would like to come and hang out, even just watch the movie, whatevs, there will be moderators in the Discord. Any fuck shit, you'll be kicked from it. So, anyone who's available and would like to moderate, would like to volunteer, please message me and let me know. Because I'm sure at least we'll get maybe a few people in there trying to, can't just let it be. So I'm expecting a little bit of fuck shit. Thank you everybody for showing up. Leave a thumb. Thank you for memberships. Thank you for Super Chat, Akasha, and I will see whoever wants to, show up for the movie tomorrow in the Discord. Again, make sure you subscribed and check my community tab post for the link to join, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.